I go by the name of AV, aka Alpha Villains, aka Mr. Weekday Mornings. I got a morning show called Finish Your Breakfast with AV. Weekday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about a number of topics, manosphere related, red pill related. But I'm trying to find my own niche and my own lane because a lot of the manosphere shit is a little clownish in my view. We can dive into that if you want. The way I came up with Alpha Villains is because it's kind of like an oxymoron. Alpha Villains, men are demonized, they're villainized if they are pursuing or attempting to become a quote unquote alpha, whether they lead in their household, they're telling the woman what to do, they're being a father, etc. And when you want to put yourself first as a man, work out, get your money up, etc., society and women tend to demonize that. So my goal and my initial point to coming into this space was to kind of give men an opportunity to understand and let them know they're not alone, be unapologetically masculine. And there's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. And that's the problem. So Alpha Villains is really try to change the narrative on how men are viewed when they're trying to put themselves first and become the best version of themselves.
Okay. I like how you have your elements like set up, man. I was reading the whole male thing, how you break down the terms and everything. Like, can you start from, I don't know, I usually like to just say like 18 because I got a young son.
Sure.
I got a young son, but like the mindset just between 18 to 30, man, like where do you see the issue right now? Like where's the problem and where's your goal to change this whole thing?
Sure. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. So, we tend to say males, right? Not every male is a man. And, I'd like to focus on kind of bridging that gap, right? So it's all about mindset. You said 18 to 30. I'm 49 years old. I'm an older dude. I didn't grow up with my father. I'm of Haitian descent, originally from New York. Got into a lot of trouble, and then moved to Miami. So I've been to Miami 20 plus years.
Okay.
And things have changed a lot. And, for me, I see that I'm quote unquote old school, and it's not, and the people who need the majority of the help in terms of figuring themselves out in women are the 18 to 30-year-olds. So I find that the problem with those guys is that they didn't have any masculine leadership or examples in their life, number one. And number two, they don't have an identity. So this is why when you listen to the red pill, you hear a lot of guys say, damn, you like the dad I never had, or damn, shit like that, or damn, big bro. That's because we lacked a lot of those examples. You know what I'm saying? So for me, Caribbean man, my father wasn't around. He was good with women. I knew of him. He was around, but he was doing his thing. He had multiple bitches, etc. And his absence caused me to follow in his footsteps and waste a lot of goddamn time. See? So now, because I didn't have an OG or a father tell me, yo, son, I know you go with the ladies, but the ladies ain't shit until you make them shit, number one. And number two, focus on getting your bag. So for me, being good with the ladies, I thought that was going to carry me. And because ladies are fun, I enjoy ladies, I put that before money. Now, again, this is me. If I had an OG telling me, yo, you focus on getting the money, the ladies is just going to come by default. I didn't know that. So 18 to 30, a lot of guys don't have an identity. And this is why, because so many people, we measure people on their authenticity and their level of gain by their subscribers, their cars, the blue checks, the bitches, etc. So, but that's not necessarily the right message, see? Because at the end of the day, those are outliers. Maybe they have good intentions, but majority of us are not going to have Lambos. We're not going to be on yacht parties. We're not going to have rollies. So, you know what I'm saying? So, no shade on them niggas, but what I'm saying is being 49 and being where those 18, 30-year-old guys are like aspiring rappers, I'm going to be a rapper, I'm going to be a ball player. More than likely, you're not going to be that dude. So for me, the way that I intend on infiltrating, or at least trying to spread a message is saying, listen, guys, I try to represent the normal dude who wants more because I kind of been there, done that. And I try to keep it authentic in the sense of my experiences and things that I can see that may reoccur, history repeating itself because guys are not finding and looking at themselves in the mirror. They're looking at other people to try to be like them. Yeah,
for sure. I get what you're saying, especially with it's nothing to knock like the guys is out there like in the manosphere or out there like trying to like produce like the next millionaire and stuff like that. Like we get the whole trained in the mindset of where the goal needs to be reached out to, but like you're saying, keeping things like realistic for a normal guy, that's just reachable. You know what I'm saying? Like something that's actually that they can actually grasp and they can get there. Yeah.
Yeah, because see, a lot of these niggas are sensitive, right? A lot of these young bucks are sensitive. So if I say that shit, that nigga's gonna be like, "Oh, you hating, AB? You hating?" Nah, it's not even that I'm hating, because I want you to swing for the fences, bro. But it's one thing at a time. So basically, a nigga wanted to become a millionaire overnight, and when we were kids, we didn't know no better. That's what we strove for. We wanted to be like those dudes and shit, Jordan, whoever you envisioned. But when you get older and you start to see that work-life balance, shit gets real, life gets in the way. It's not as easy to obtain. So for me, I want to tell guys that figure out who you want to be and then try to be that person. And if you continue to work, sky's the limit, but you have to understand you got to walk. Some walks you got to take alone. And I think a lot of guys are too busy listening to people as opposed to applying what they're hearing to see if it works. See?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just consuming content and shit. I'm super chatting you. I'm like, yeah, these bitches ain't shit. But I'm not trying to go outside and see if bitches really ain't shit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you got an issue with a chick and I don't, who's right, who's wrong? Everything is relative.
True.